Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to our J Prep channel. Hope all of you are doing well as usual. Today we will start learning the lesson called the straight lines. Now, in this lesson, we will study the inclination of a line, then intercepts made by the line, slope of a line, various forms of the equations of the line, and the formula for the acute angle between the lines. So let us first learn what do you mean by the inclination of a line and the intercept of a line and slope of a line. So let's start with the inclination of a line. Now, what do you mean by the inclination of a line? It is the angle made by this line to the positive x-axis. So this angle is known as the inclination. Okay, so always remember that this angle which has been made by this line L to the positive x-axis must be measured in anti-clockwise sense, and this angle always lies between, theta lies between 0 degree and 180 degrees. So this acute angle which is made by the line to the positive x-axis is the inclination of a line. So I will tell you in other way also. Basically, now see, this is the line. Now if I turn this, see this line starts making, if I turn this line, the line starts making angle theta with a positive x-axis. So see, this is the given line L. Same way, the line can make obtuse angle also. So remember that inclination of a line means simple angle made by the line with a positive x-axis and measured in an anti-clockwise sense. Then what do you mean by intercept made by the line? See, now for that you have to understand the point of intersection made by the point of intersection of the line and the intercept. Now let the line cuts x-axis at point A. Then A is known as the point of intersection of line L and x-axis, and line cut y-axis at point P. Then this OA distance which is measured along x-axis is known as the x-intercept. While OB distance which is measured along y-axis is known as the y-intercept. So this OA is the x-intercept denoted by A, while OB is the y-intercept, it is denoted by B. So this is x-intercept A, while this is y-intercept, that is B. Now this x-intercept and y-intercept may be positive, may be negative, depending on the angle made by the line, depending on the inclination of the line or the slope of the line. Now let us study what do you mean by slope of a line. Now to understand the concept of slope, we will consider one simple example. This is one horizontal road, plain road. Now the person starts moving from this point A. He walks on the horizontal road and then he starts climbing. Okay, so now here there is a more tilting of the line segment. Please note this. Later on he walks for certain horizontal distance again, and then again he starts climbing. But you must have noticed that here the climbing is more. I mean the rise of this segment is more. So means here there is a more tilting. So you say that this has more slope. So this particular segment has more slope. While here tilting is less. Here for this portion tilting is less. So you say that there is a less slope. Now let us understand with this now proper x-axis and y-axis. Now see here there is a line which is exactly along x-axis, And now say the line starts making certain angle theta with the x-axis. Then we say that this is the inclination of the line, and see here there is a less tilting. So here the rise is less for this particular portion. So for example, we'll call this as a length AB. So this height is less. But if you take the another line, see, I'm tilting this line more. So see here. So here tilting is more means this angle is more. So here rise is more. So we say that this has more slope, or you can say that this is more slopy than this blue line. So there this is less slope. This is the actual concept of slope. Then how to find the formula for the slope of a line? Let's take up this. Now this is positive x-axis and this is positive y-axis. For example, I have taken, not necessary, the line always has to be in the first quadrant. So I will take this point as P, and the coordinates of point P are x1 comma y1, and I will take another point Q on the line. The coordinates of these points are x2 comma y2. Then let us note down the x1 and y1. So as we know that this is now x1, x coordinate of point P, and this will be y1. Same way, I will draw perpendicular to x-axis and then perpendicular to y-axis. Then this will be x2 and this distance will be y2. Now what we will do? We will draw a perpendicular to this Q. Suppose this is point A and this is point B. I will draw perpendicular to QB from point P. Then this becomes x2 minus x1. Now what is the inclination of the line? We will measure this angle in the anti-clockwise sense made by this line to the positive x-axis. So as this is angle theta, even this will also be the angle theta. Then what will be this distance then? This will be y2 minus y1. So now let this point be M. So now PMQ is a right angle triangle, and this is the angle theta. This is the side, QM is the side opposite to angle theta, PM is the side adjacent to angle theta. Then what is the formula for the slope? So slope of a line is given by tan theta. Slope of a line is given by tan theta, and the value of tan theta is this y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So therefore slope of a line is given by this formula. Slope of a line is given by this formula. Tan theta is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Please note this. This is the y coordinate of the second point minus y coordinate of the first point divided by x coordinate of the second point minus x coordinate of the first point. Means actually this y2 minus y1 is the rise. This rise divided by this vertical distance divided by the horizontal distance. That gives the slope of a line. By knowing this tan theta, by knowing this line, we can identify whether that line is more slopy or less slopy, or more tilted or less tilted. I hope all of you understood this concept of inclination of a line, the intercept made by the line, and the slope of the line. Formula for the slope of a line, that is m is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Now suppose if the line is parallel to x-axis, then what is the slope? Just find out this. I will leave this to you, and also find the slope of a line which is parallel to y-axis. Both these tasks are left to you. Hope all of you like this video, and to understand the more concepts in physics, chemistry and mathematics for the preparation of JEE, NEET and CET, I strongly recommend to subscribe our channel. Thank you.